Welcome back, guys, to Trails of Cold Steel 2, where last episode we finished up our first jaunt around our sector of Erebonia by defeating Magic Knight Orpheim in the Nord Highlands, with the helping hand of Lacan saving us at the very last second. We then received a message telling us that a family member of Class 7 had been located, learning that Fiona Craig was being held hostage at Twins Dragon's Bridge. In an attempt to prevent the 4th Armored's advance, we launch a rescue attempt, busting in with Valimar's help. No! You can run into them and get a single advantage, but you can't actually stun them. Interesting. Provincial Army soldiers all around, some Doven Kaisers too.
There!
My turn.
And then Rean putting off his crazy amount of delay.
Very well.
I want to know what you're weak to, really. A little bit of fire.
It's my
Looks
turn.
like I might be able to kill one, depending on uses of power, of course. So let's find out a bit more about the Provincial Army soldiers.
Analyzing enemy attack patterns.
So Rean doing the delay is always
got
good.
it.
An elite soldier from the Kreutzen Provincial Army fights to defend the base, his pride on the line. Oh, just not enough.
My turn.
They hurt quite a bit, don't they?
Let's move.
I'll at least regenerate a little bit of my HP all the same.
Now!
Aren't I putting on a crazy amount of delay for these guys?
Very well.
I feel like I am. Right, you get to go again, so you're not really getting delayed like the others are.
Arcus, activate!
Oh, he wasn't close enough to get the other guy. That's the entire reason why I did it on you.
It's my turn.
Otherwise, I'd have saved you. Let's just go with some standard abilities here, because we should be able to kill them regardless at this point.
My turn. Try this.
That really wasn't as
My
much damage as
turn.
I thought it would be.
There! Now!
You're mine. You've certainly improved.
Well, I had this one teacher.
I did indeed. Rean reaches level 80.
I did it!
Okay, well let's infiltrate then, where it seems like the battles I can't get my triple advantages on, which means I miss out on some CP. My generation will be a bit lower than I really want it to be. Okay, I can't stun the guards,
Let's
but I
get
can
this
stun
over
the
with.
robots. The many, many robots.
Here I go!
It's a very big robot, a Vogel XX. More like a Vogel XL. Weakness cool here. Can't use it in here.
Second form, Gale! Now's our chance!
You're mine. Okay.
There goes one in the blink of an eye. A Beep Seeker or a Vogel, which one do I want to kill?
Now's our chance.
Got you!
Thought I'd end up getting them good.
Right. Analyzing enemy attack patterns.
You need your upgraded detector, sir.
I've got it.
Support non-orcaism made by Ouroboros as cutting-edge equipment and heals and supports allies. The Beep Seeker.
My turn. Now!
It's pretty easy to take
I'll
out.
back you up. Oh, nice to see us come out on top.
How could we possibly lose?
Ah, arrogance personified. V levels up. What's Elliot getting at the moment? Not really that much of a big experience boost compared to the others.
Success.
Like a little bit more there. Right, is there anything in here? Nope, just this room. Yeah, an EP charge free. Eustace actually needs that one because he's been using his arts because we didn't have certain courts to keep restoring EP on him. We should be able to also use the rest spots quite easily for that. Shoot with a gun.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Okay, we obviously want to
My
do
turn.
the Vogel here.
Second form, Gale!
Call the AT delay speed down.
Now's our chance.
You're mine!
You're finished.
Oh, Rean got that extra hit
Leave
as
it
well,
to me.
meaning I think he's actually still perfectly fine for a CP value.
Right.
Now we can get that scamp.
Analyzing enemy attack patterns.
Global XX.
Analysis complete.
Arcades made by Ouroboros use the shock laser as main weapon to stun and hinder enemies.
My turn.
Unfortunate things are about to happen to every one of your party, guys, so I would back off if I had the chance. Not weak to water? That's a shame.
Arcus, activate.
Okay.
I feel like I should just do normal attacks for enemy pair,
Here I go.
rather than the spells.
Now.
You're mine.
With Rean just knocking everything for random AT delay.
You've certainly improved.
Well, I had this one teacher.
We have so many turns before they get to.
I've got it.
Hey, at level 71!
Naturally.
78 Sarah. New learns Thundering Roar X, which gives us Seal 9% speed, minus 50% free turns with an imbalance quotient class B+.
A matter of course.
Yes! Eustace level 80, and Aki's level 75. Alright, we checked out that way. Oh, monster chest this way. We know where we're headed. Of course it's through the vents. We've got to find Elliot's sister. Really fast, you know. Crawls into vent going opposite direction.
Must we really pass through here?
Is it not becoming of a noble? Let's say, I imagine you'd be a bit faster, but you lollop a little bit there, doggy.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Have I managed to scan
My turn.
the Doven Kaiser yet? No, I have not.
Second form. Gale.
One enemy's dead no matter
Now.
what.
You're mine.
You're finished.
And Rean with the final blow is
Leave it to me.
best option.
Huh? Okay. Analyzing enemy attack patterns.
No, wait, I've already analysed you. I killed all the doggies. Whoops. I thought that was a dog.
Analysis complete.
My turn.
I want to scan you again. Oops.
Okay.
Here I go.
Well, I obviously got a miscalculation there.
Leaves.
Small amount of miscalculations. At least I'm getting you material. Oh, a lovely rope. And boxes with 2 items inside, an S tablet and 40 wind center. Alright then, monster chest. What dangers do you hide? Is this an infirmary? It looks like it. Save time. Never know what might be in a chest when we open it.
I spy with my.
Not the
Let
good.
me show you
the
why I'm
bads.
called the Purple Lightning.
Here I go.
15 robots. 15 robots I can't really hit. Let's hit that many robots.
Now's our chance.
And kill them all.
everyone.
Okay.
I'll handle this.
Leave it to me.
One lived. 9 HP.
Okay, we're burning daylight.
Give me that experience though. Level ups across the board.
I did it.
Kill X can now be used. Area L, seal 60%, slices up enemies at high speed and balance for 20%. What? I don't know what that actually has improved. Is it seal percentage? I don't know.
Got it.
Even better Gale now.
I've got
Any
this.
levels up? Sarah levels up.
Success.
B.
Exactly how it should be.
And Macius. No uses this time. As we get ourselves a flood gem. That's something you don't want to be using then because you've got the skills already from your cannon. Oh no, you don't actually have. Yes, cool. That's a pretty good duel, if I'm right in saying. Hydro Cannon, Crystal Flood, and Atlas. I guess we put it there. Now we've got the water spells galore. And yeah, we have the water bell as well. EP 80, ADF plus 10. Just got some big spells to be using. Alright, let's get through our lovely little passageway. No one likes squeezing through these things. See that? Why do we do this? Who says, oh, there might be a chest through there. Let's go through this weird passageway. That'll be fine. No one, that's who. Oh, you annoying thing. You're so slow.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. Here I go.
We need more doggies, but Rean's just hit 200 CP, so we'll be good for the future.
You're finished.
Leave it to me.
Building up a couple of bravery points would be pretty good.
Right. Hey!
Oh,
Now!
There.
You're finished!
get him, Elliot.
Oh, nice to see us come out on top.
We always win.
How could we possibly lose?
I've got it!
Elliot levels up again, 73. No more detector improvement, however, which is always a shame. Maybe I should have kept Gaius in for the unbalance he gives. We'll take the
Now's
single
our chance.
advantage
We can
then.
do this.
Right, we've got another doggy.
My turn.
Has the circle got way bigger then?
Second form. Gale.
Maybe it got more powerful, I don't know.
Now.
You're mine. Leave it to me.
Seemed to mess up that dog a fair bit at the very least.
Now.
Got you.
That's a finisher there.
You're finished.
My turn.
We will arc end up afterwards. Good.
Right.
Do a heat wave, we get the scan, we get out. Though by the look of it, we already have the scan now. Military monster used by the Provincial Army skill at finding targets, calling for aid when it finds one. We don't need to attack you at all. We could just go straight for you by the look of it.
Allow me.
Ooh, I'll support.
Try this!
A little bit of extra damage. I thought that'd be a little bit more, to be fair.
My turn.
Now I've got to rely on Sarah to get the unbalance, which is very unlikely. Oh, casting an art.
Here I go.
Heal. Impede.
Okay.
Poor guy.
Hey! All right, let's keep going.
Yes, we have impede all the time now. Never stop impede.
A matter of course.
Platinum shield can now be used. Area to self and medium physical immunity creates a holy barrier that blocks one physical attack. Hello. Is someone giving Eustace all the good abilities? He has Noble Command, which buffs strength, ATS, and speed, which of course means more damage on many levels. Now he has resist all physical attacks that he can keep casting with a craft. I wonder how much that costs. Oh, let's keep on moving. If only I could get you in the butt. Properly in the butt.
Here's our chance. Don't mess it up.
Let's move.
Keep Gale Xing, I guess.
Second form. Gale.
It'd be
Now's
nice
our
to get
chance.
what I wanted on them,
You're
but
mine.
unfortunately not.
You're finished.
Okay.
Heal Robo's done though. Right, big Robos are both sealed.
You didn't see that coming. Now.
Got you. Very well.
The main guy there is now oh, Provincial Army Officer has tons of HP. He's like boss level. Oh, hello. Were you supposed to be a boss? I feel like I'm disrespecting you here. Time shield is 50. So basically nothing can move at this point. It's only a small area, though.
Now's our chance. Don't let it pass.
Leave it to me. It's my turn.
Let's buff up a little bit then. Get the detector going.
Analyzing
It's actually
enemy
got some
attack
HP on
patterns.
it.
Analysis complete.
Some Provincial Army officer in charge of a platoon leads his men with a saber and powerful arts.
My turn.
I'm amazed you can even get that spell off.
Second form. Gale.
Have an impede. Oh, we actually killed him?
Okay.
I guess that's the most impede you could ever get.
Okay.
It's got its balance down, sure, but don't need to hit him with stuff. That on a critical. ATS
Try
up
this.
already. At 4,000, 5,000 damage.
Very well.
I was about to say, I think everyone's just better off meleeing.
I'll back you up.
My turn.
I got impeded. I've got sealed. How dare they? No, I should use that. Now my EP will fall below values. Oh, what? Not enough.
Yeah.
No, my EP.
Curse you. That's the power of the 8 leaves.
I actually got status effect. Kind of reached level 3, so Elliot, some more power. The couriers learns, amount healed multiplied by 1.75, begin battle with gradual HP regen, 3 turns of 15% HP recovery.
Success.
Yeah.
Being Mackin. Alright, there seems to be something that can open, but probably from the other side. So we've got to go through a network of tunnels to get to that. Left first to get the treasure chest and straight on. To be honest, Rean will probably level up and get his EP back in no time. I was wondering if I could get preemptive. Didn't seem
Here we
like
go.
it was gonna be probable.
There. Ha!
But we all get to attack first anyway, so what's the
Right.
problem? They're all AT delayed, we can work off of that.
Hey.
Leave it to me.
We're not getting really much damage at the moment.
My turn. This is it.
That's what we
I'll
are.
back you up.
My turn.
I say this music isn't as quite hype as the stuff we've written.
My turn.
That's for sure.
Okay, we're burning daylight.
Well, let's hope Rean levels up very shortly. Elliot's getting near another one. I just want him to get his EP back, so he's at least above 500 again, right? Curious about him, chest, so we won't be fighting any bosses anyway until we should be.
There sure are a lot of ducks here.
It's a pretty old building. They've probably done a ton of expansions.
Gotta make sure there's air circulating. Oh, I'll take that treasure chest. Stimulants and a softening ointment. Yeah, well, we'll know there's a boss because there'll be a recovery point in front of me.
Neat treasure chest.
Ebony boots were found. What are ebony boots? ATS, I bet. Yeah. Speed plus 3, move plus 3, defense plus 320, strength up as well. Just wondering if they might be better for you then. A little bit of ATS up, a little bit of speed. Keeps your speed going. Just this actually speed is better. At least no more ducting. Oh man, you're in my way again. Or so he thought. Oh, that's the first floor. Or second floor, actually. Third floor now. Oh, look, top floor coming up. No Orban charging point there.
Okay, we're on the 3rd floor.
The top floor must be right above us. Let's keep up the pace.
Sure thing. No switches I need to press. I've got to go. That's badly designed place, look. Unless they've deliberately blockaded that off. To access further into the 3rd floor, one must proceed through ducting. Instantly went into a wall, okay. This is the normal access point. Nothing weird to see here. Butt troop, that means we can
Now's
attack.
our chance. Let's get him. Here I go. Ha! Now!
Come on, re-level up some.
You're finished.
My turn.
I'll handle this.
Normal attacks will be fine for everyone.
Right.
We are dealing with a finite
Let's
EP
move.
supply after all.
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Rean's even getting healed during this, so that's no problem. 74 for Elliot, he's catching up.
I did it!
Even got some extra speed. Alright, some earth second there. Nothing much else. Your typical dungeon experience in some regards. So it looks like we can take a passageway up there to get through there. Why would we need to do that? Is the question. Dual bump. Can we just steal their supplies and weaponry? Take it onto our ship. I'm guessing it's to dodge something, but I wonder who it's to dodge. What would require that level of dodging?
Here's our chance. Don't mess it up.
My turn. Ha!
My turn.
I'll handle this.
Well, everything's been debuffed at the very least.
Okay.
Elliot wanted
My
that.
turn. Ha! Now!
You're mine. You've certainly improved.
But I don't think Instructor
I
Sarah
had
really
this
needs
one
experience,
teacher.
but she's actually lower than Rean. We're at the final bit where Rean's actually overtaken. He's below everyone from most of the game thus far. He's finally caught up. So why is this blocked off?
Sure are a lot of crates and stuff in the way.
It's basically a strong
Hard
foe.
to find time to tidy up when there's a war going on, I guess.
This guy really is on his chase.
Let's get this over with.
I will take the single advantage. We know this guy's got a lot more HP, so we need to treat him with a bit
form.
more
Gale!
smacking power.
Leave it to me.
80 delay on everyone, times 2.
You didn't see that coming.
Very well.
I thought I got 3 kills then, but obviously I didn't.
Okay.
I don't know if Ariel was good against those robots, but we can deal with it. Golden Sphere maybe to try and get blind on him, maybe? Not a bad idea, I don't think.
Arcus activate.
Allow me.
Oh, our percentage chances for actually getting that kind of stuff isn't very high on the big guy, though. Seeing with all those 80 delays, they were pretty much ready to fight us anytime still.
Here I go. Now!
You're mine.
I'll handle this.
Okay.
Can't hate that deadly assist at this point.
Arcus activate.
Leave it to me.
Let's hope he doesn't have some kind of crazy AoE attack. Small damage
Here I
when
go.
not using Big Smell. Ah, poor guy.
Now's our chance.
You're mine.
Finish your time?
You're finished. Curse you.
Can't cast a spell next to Rean.
You've certainly improved.
Well, I had this one teacher.
Well, Rean and Sarah level up.
Great.
82 for Rean,
Naturally.
80 for Sarah. No new crafts. Give me more crafts. But technically, they only recently got some more.
Neat treasure chest.
Oh, we got Ebony Vest this time. Again, is that AP and EP? Strength even, sorry. ADF, ATS up, Strength up, Defense up, Evasion up. It's actually a really good coat for anyone. Let's give Rean an extra 10% AD. Yeah, Evasion. That's not a bad idea. Alright, go in there. The monster will respawn, I'm pretty sure. monster, the guy. And I need to take to the next thing to get to the next area too.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. Let's move. There. Ha!
Gotta get that delay.
Okay.
These guys move pretty fast after all.
Right.
Very fast, in fact. Oh, this will end up on a 0 arts.
Arcus activate.
Very well.
I'd definitely rather you do this, yeah. Let's leave that to Elliot.
This is it.
I'll back you up. Huh?
Doesn't cost a thing, even though we didn't get it off straight away. We're back to Crystal Flood Elliot times.
My turn.
My turn.
Fuck them.
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Exactly how it should be.
Macchius loves leveling up in the backfire. Shotgun Blast can now be used. Balance down, 3 turns, crushes foes with a custom shotgun. Class S, Area L. Balance down en masse. That's not bad. Picking that up then's pretty good. Get out of the way of my treasure chest.
Treasure chest.
The last sword has been found. Fortunately, not a shiny one. Where's the actual entrance point for this bit? Wait, is the entrance point back there? Is this it? This goes down into another area entirely. Now where am I? I'm there, and now I go up through another room? Oh, okay, I didn't even realize I explored that room. You can zoom out a little bit, though. I've looted everything here, so that's not too bad. Yeah, I had not realized I hadn't been in this room yet. You nearly got me.
You're in my way. Very well.
That's annoying.
Arcus, activate. Too slow.
Good counter.
Now's our chance.
You're mine.
Evasion paid off instantly.
Let's move.
It's just weird when stuff like that happens.
Second form. Gale.
My spell has to move on to someone else. Let's hope it's on the left side, doggy. That should hit Mr. Roboto too. Even critical on Mr. Roboto.
Leave it to me.
It's my turn.
Aw, 0 arts. I can't not just nuke him senseless.
Try this.
Job done.
All right, let's
That
keep
dog armor
going.
looks like someone put cartons on them. Okay. Really pet armors and clothes, yeah?
I did it.
75 Elliot, who can now use Detector Alpha. So Emma gets Beta, she gets Alpha. Emma lowers defense and ADF, whereas Elliot tries to lower strength and ATS, so he lowers attack stats. That's probably a good get, considering we're not probably far from the boss. And what do you care about? Defense so we can do more damage, or...
Must we really pass through here?
I guess it depends on the guy we're fighting at the time. What would be best in that situation? You could use both. Detectors for days. Massive stat downs for all. Alright, top floor. Oh, one of you again. It means that we use it on him,
Let's
for
get
example,
this
and he's
over
just dead.
Here I go.
If it actually took, of course, which it's not going to do.
Second form. Gale.
Did I get Seal on the main guy?
Leave it to
No, I
me.
didn't. I'm imagining that.
Ah! You didn't see that coming. Now.
Got you.
Okay.
Gotta get that CP back. I don't really know what to attack with, really. I could try to get that on him, but his stat down is only 20, so it's unlikely to actually work and take. Generally gonna have things fighting us, and I want to keep my CP up high.
Arcus activate.
I don't know who to go for.
My turn.
So let's just charge all the big spells on Boss Man. Well, you just went pretty damn fast. I was wondering if that'd be an MP, but it actually hit Elliot for quite a lot. He's got his HP regen, of course, so I guess he doesn't really have to mind.
Okay.
That robot's sealed. He's not doing anything for any long period of time.
I'll handle this.
What do you want to keep using? I guess you should like to take out that soldier at some point. Oh no, he's dead anyway, isn't he? He's dead from this. Go on, Eustace. Move left. Perfect. Not enough. Smallest margin.
It's my turn.
Oh, so it's got an 80 delay component to it, does it? That's nice. He's using my talents on me.
Very well.
Let's move.
Do not appreciate.
Curse you! We'll cut our own path.
Where's my heal beacon? Well, Eustace is going to get his EP back, thankfully.
That should suffice.
Success.
He reaches level 80 as well. Okay, so, no, he doesn't get his EP back, so only HP on level up. Oh, you're kidding me. Well, the top floor's here. Something tells me we're not our boss just yet. I will do an in-case save. That guy does literally have Arc Slash, yes. Stealing my talents. You can't be doing that.
This is it.
Fiona should be just beyond that door.
That's where I go for the other door entirely. What am I looking for here? Oh, there we go. Oh, Sepith times 200 of all types. We do need the fire Sepith. Thank you very much. That does make me more course that I can make. Alright, that's our rest point. Oh, wait a second. Should have modified augments first if I was going to do that. I think we should probably do like a slot or two for some of these guys at this point. Having some extra level 2 slots is not exactly a bad idea. Just get that one done. I do wonder, what kind of EP can we get you? Doesn't look like I can get him up to 1000 EP unless he can reach there through natural levels. And I'll get, oh, the actual EP actually counted on for me. Didn't have to rest again. Extra EP is not bad when we've been chunking out so much of the stuff. Alright then. What's behind this door? We're actually in what seems to be the officer's mess.
Elliot?
Fiona!
And your friends are with you too.
It's good to see you're safe, Fiona.
Hiya, Fiona. Your knights in shining armor are here.
I don't know how I can possibly begin to thank you. And just look at you, Elliot. You've grown so much since I last saw you. I'm so proud of you.
Silence, girl! Do you have any idea of the situation you're in? And that goes for the rest of you too! Don't come any closer! That is, if you value her life.
No! Fiona!
You dare use a hostage as a shield? Have you no pride as a noble? Get that filthy sword of yours away from her at once!
Lord Eustace, I must ask that you please stand back. I am merely acting under the orders of your father!
I think you're the one who doesn't understand the situation that they're in. If you put so much as a scratch on her, you can forget your chances of getting out of here unharmed.
And it looks like the Jaegers your boss hired aren't here, so you can kiss any backup plans you've got up your sleeve goodbye. You can surrender peacefully, or you can walk out of here with one less hand. Your call.
You talk big now, but you're going to regret ever setting foot in the Twin Dragons Breach!
It's the armored military monster Kaiser Doven.
What?
Are these like the ones we fought underneath Bereahard?
No, these are more highly trained. Please, be careful!
Those are no ordinary beasts! Go forth, Kaiser Dovens! Tear them to shreds with your ferocious fangs!
We're going to have to take them out!
Right!
Stay there, Fiona! We'll save you as soon as we've taken care of this.
Watch out! This is a tough one!
And they get to strike first. Poison! Oh wow, just kill Rean. Yeah, sure. Well, the Kaiser Doven are in front of us, a military monster prized by the Provincial Army. Fierce and intelligent, it works with others to corner prey. It seems like I have some chance for like sleep, mute, and poison on it, but I don't really have those abilities on me. Faint, burn, I could get burn maybe, delays a small possibility. Well, I'm guessing giving you this and giving you insight right off the bat is probably not a bad idea. We'd want a noble command to build you up as well.
Now's our chance. Don't let it pass.
Leave it to me!
me!
My turn!
Rean, you're not exactly healthy right now. Maybe that's a good time to use a bit of an overdrive. Buff you up a little bit and just go crazy, maybe? I mean, still want to scan after all. But I can also cure his evils.
Here goes!
Overdrive!
Curing what ails him would probably be quite good right now. Especially because now Instructor Sarah's ended up on a critical. If I use a Motivate, I will give her 200 CP.
Alright, let's do this!
Leave it to me!
My turn.
And from there, we will go... Will I even get to scan them?
Let's see if you can live through this.
Even
My
got
turn.
a feint on one. Well, I've definitely yet to scan them, but the feint itself is kind of deadly when you think about it.
Burn to ash! Fall! Now's our chance! Let's go, everyone!
Criticals for that one guy all around.
Okay!
And everyone on our side had max strength for that attack.
Keep it up, everyone!
I think I'm gonna have to use some battle scripts. Oh, you can call more doggies?
Here I go!
I need to nuke the other doggies now. Many bad doggies have entered scene. Now I wish I had burst. I'm curing myself again.
Here goes!
Overdrive!
Alright, these guys the same ones. There's R and B. R has taken a bit more damage. I still haven't got the scan on any of them. I'm at 200 CP again. That is good, because now I can just nuke like crazy. Because the goal here is to reserve Flame Slash on that guy and take out all the ads too. So, let's weirdly take this turn to use 2 battle scopes and then nuke.
Yeah!
Right, a military monster prized by the Provincial Army, large and well trained, it cooperates to corner prey.
Okay.
Aside from that, we have you. So many overdrives. I mean, we've already seen his stats, but we need the scan. Even though I don't. Just feels like something to go for when you're in a battle. Earth they're weak to, is it? Okay. Rean, can you deal with the ally problem that we've got going on here? That would be very appreciated.
Gather on my blade!
Okay.
And he's on fire, so he's going to take a massive amount of HP damage as well. Fine by me. Okay. So, where do we go from here? It's a question of itself. They're weak to Earth.
Arcus, activate.
Very well.
Do I noble commands to speed myself up even more, or do I just go for the attack right now? I noble
Now's
command.
our chance. Don't let it pass. Leave
Because that keeps Sarah's strength buff up full.
Allow me.
Hut.
They're both on fire. Oh my god. Poor guys. And we still
Okay.
got more S-Crafts to use, so do I care about him doing that? Probably not. Who wants to do it? Elliot, yours is full field, isn't it? It's not? Okay, you were getting those guys as well then.
Here's a performance especially for you.
His ATS is maxed. Double buff ATS.
Rhapsody. You've been a wonderful audience.
My turn.
There's one down. Who do I want to kill next? Bye-bye.
Okay.
We still have to kill the ad.
My turn.
It is. You can't get in though.
Here I go.
Job done.
Now!
You're mine.
Let's hope there's nothing worse than those guys
You've
waiting for me and I've
certainly
just used all my CP.
Well, I had this one teacher.
Alright, we got a big experience incoming again. 31k for Elliot on this one. Gonna be quite a few levels. 2 levels for Elliot. A link level up between Rean and Instructor Sarah, just from combat. Me and Instructor Sarah reached link level 4. They now have cover and cover for each other. Any new crafts?
Did it!
I've got it.
Go on.
Naturally.
That should suffice.
Someone?
Success.
Exactly how it should be.
No one. But lots of people reaching level 80.
This can't be happening!
There!
We did it.
Thank goodness. You're all okay.
I think it's about time you toss that sword aside, don't you?
I'm not finished yet.
No way.
There's more of them.
You're only delaying the inevitable. Give up and surrender.
Silence! You should be the one surrendering. If this commoner's life means anything to you, then enough of this nonsense.
Go get him, Nightheart.
Uh-huh.
That's... Whoa.
Ah! What? Yeah! Ah!
Fiona!
You're Instructor Neidhart. I'm pleased to see you all again. But I'm no longer your instructor. So you should address me as Major Neidhart now.
You haven't changed.
As serious as ever, I see.
Well, look who showed up to steal all the glory. Good to see you alive, Major Neidhart.
Likewise.
Fiona, are you okay?
It's okay. I'm perfectly fine. Thank you, Elliot. For coming to save me. For being okay. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm happy you're okay too. I was so worried.
Thank you, each and every one of you. How could I ever possibly repay you?
We're just glad that you're all right.
Getting to hear you play the piano again is all the thanks I need.
The Lieutenant General should have this fortress under control before long. You can relax, at least for now.
With that, Twin Dragon's Bridge fell with minimal conflict. Aren't we the ones who really took it over? Unfortunately, they were able to rescue Fiona unharmed. I know we weren't. Following the battle, the 4th Armored Division occupied the base, and the soldiers who were stationed there were forced to retreat back to Celdic. However, Celdic was ill-suited as a base, and they quickly abandoned it, edging farther south. They eventfully joined forces with those stationed within Rean. Do you mean eventually? And together they strengthened the city's defences. The 4th Armored Division, meanwhile, chose not to pursue them, electing only to free Celdic. And as another Noble Alliance force was stationed along the route to Truster, the stalemate between the two armies resumed. We actually gained ground for a side, but we're still so neutral. We're still a third faction. We're not neutral at all, we know that. Never were.
Thank you again for rescuing me. I don't know what I would have done if not for you.
Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined Her Highness coming to my daughter's rescue. I am truly humbled. How can I possibly repay the kindness you have bestowed upon my family?
You needn't repay me for a thing, General. We're all just glad that everything ended without incident.
Thankfully, yeah.
By the way, that was pretty slick timing on your part, Major. I thought you'd been acting separately from the 4th Armored Division all this time.
Indeed. We were told you were in Western Erebonia.
That's correct, actually. I was away getting in contact with the other divisions, the 7th included. Yesterday, however, I caught word that Miss Craig had been moved here. As soon as I heard the news, I hurried here in record time.
Aw, you're so sweet, Neidhart.
Not at all. I simply did as anyone in my position would.
Huh? What's up with those two? He's got the hots for her. I can tell.
Huh? But they've known each other for ages, though.
Still, it's unlike you to act on a whim, Neidhart. Perhaps it's a sign you're becoming more flexible as a soldier, and I mean that in a good way.
I do realize that, but it was in part due to receiving some guidance from a rather peculiar source. And having discovered a way into the base thanks to that, I resolved to make use of it.
A peculiar source?
Kinda like with us and that weird guy.
Do you mean...
You wouldn't happen to be referring to a suspicious hooded man, would you?
As it so happens, I am. Is he an acquaintance of yours?
Well, acquaintance is a strong word.
Suspicious is right, though.
Now you've got me curious.
Well, leaving him aside for the time being, the 4th Armored Division will be assuming control of the Twin Dragons Bridge from this point forward. Leave everything here to us. You need only to focus on deciding your next destination. Should you require any supplies, you may want to stop by Celdic before leaving.
Thanks, Dad.
We are pretty short on supplies, so that sounds like an excellent idea in my book.
While you may have ended up fighting alongside the Imperial Army this time, I do feel that there is significance in you continuing to act as a third faction. I will be wishing you well.
Thank you, Major.
Right back at ya. Catch you later, Fiona.
Bye! Be safe.
After saying their goodbyes, Class 7 left those at the Twin Dragons Bridge behind. As per Lieutenant General Craig's suggestion, they chose to stop by at the newly liberated Celdic. And while the Courageous was being resupplied, they decided to walk around and check up on the townsfolk. As we move on to another day. Now, we're in Celdic's Stopover Day. We can tell there's going to be goodies here to look for. And we know there's 2 4 students. Well, we should be all set on supplies for now. Townsfolk all seem pretty relieved now that the Provincial Army's gone too. So glad everything went well. We still have some time until we have to leave. I know Becky and Rosine are somewhere around here. Maybe I should catch up with them. I'm kind of curious what the rest of the gang is up to too. Bonding points which can be used to trigger bonding events will be allocated to you on stopover days. So these are our 3 days. It felt like the previous things are 3 days. To advance the story, choose to board the Courageous at the eastern exit. Receive bonding points. How many? For the duration of the stopover day, Celdic's town map can be accessed by pressing the square button. And I can't go up to the ship. Leaving that way ends that. I have 5 bonding points. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, that's going to go very far for me, isn't it? It's going to go very far for me indeed. Excuse me, I'm just going past you, Eustace, because we're going to check out on a certain someone first of all. It's time to see if Becky wants to join. I thought Becky cheered up, but she's been thinking about lots of stuff these days. She shut herself in a room earlier and hasn't come out since. Weird, what's she even doing? Isn't the same text we had with him last time? My husband's been acting very strangely lately. He's been putting most of his profits aside for something. He's been ordering new goods with loan money too. Just can't fathom why he'd do something like this, especially with times as hard as they are. He's preparing for the financial break afterwards, maybe, I don't know. Perfect timing, Rean! Hey there, Becky. You're looking much better than the last time we saw you. You got yourself to thank for that. You lot went absolutely mental over the Twins Dragon Bridge, didn't you? Can't believe you didn't even tell me that you'd be doing that beforehand. Sorry about that, but yesterday was the first chance we've had to come to Celdic in a long time. What, does this mean you're up for coming with us? Damn right. I've gathered a bunch of stuff for the lads over at the Grand Market, so I'm ready to go. I will take no for an answer too. I didn't think you would. More than glad to have you aboard. The land of the Courageous not far from here, so I can introduce you to everyone late. No need for that. I'm heading in now. Time to brush up my merchant skills while I've got the chance. That wee daft Hugo will never know him. It's all about the competition. Nice to have her back in high spirits. I'll give her the rundown of everything on the ship later. Becky was welcomed aboard the Courageous. Yes! What? Yes! Yes! What? I don't know why it says that. Yeah. Here, you're in charge of taking care of Becky. She's a wee bit clumsy sometimes, so watch out. You gotta keep her safe too.
Clumsy. Oops.
Don't stop taking care of me. Please take good care of Becky. I can't deny that I'm going to worry about her, but that's what a mother does. And now it's my duty to support her, no matter what path she takes. If her heart's set on using all of her merchant skills to help you, then that's exactly what she should do. Still, would you mind in keeping an eye on her for me? Yes, I will mind in keeping an eye on her for you. Nothing extreme, just make sure she stays alright. I've gone through, let's play a training here. I can let's play in a crazy storm or anything you want. Being shaken around like that. I think it's nearly about time for a bedtime story. We'll be stationing ourselves here in Celdic from now. We owe you our gratitude as well. Thanks to your help, we now have extra supplies from Twin Dragon's Bridge as well as those provided to us from here. I've gone and conducted a thorough inspection of the town. It's definitely too small to station an army unit here, though doing so may have caused unrest either way. As such, our job here in Celdic will simply be to maintain public order. We'll also be working closely with the RMP to prevent any and all attacks coming from Trista. Well, on that, I heard all about your work at the Twin Dragon's Bridge. The Provincial Army gave Celdic up without much of a fight, which is surprising. The fact that it's an important location in the railway system means that losing it must have been a rather big hit. Who knows, maybe this will serve as a big step toward bringing this civil war to an end. It's Private Knocker! You're all from Force, right? Good work back there. Many of us in the 4th Division cared dearly for Fiona, so we can't thank you enough for rescuing her. It took all our willpower to contain our anger over her being taken hostage, truth be told. Kidnapping others, even if they are related to a military officer, simply cannot be forgiven. No, it cannot. And yes, it does mean that I would get to end the session, as it said in the chat, in a shopping area. But that said, it's not the shopping area I want to end in. The perfect end to a session would be in reach of Ymir and the trade port. However, we can go through quite a lot of the town without any issues, and you can bet there's going to be some stuff to find here. But we've got bombing for next time. So, with that said and done, time for a bit of reading. Gambler Jack 2. I haven't missed a chapter of Gambler Jack 1 if we wanted to read that too, but we're on 2, and we have chapter 8 now to read. A whole 11 pages of outro bedtime story for this time. Only one book found during our session today as well. So let's begin the end of an episode. Chapter 8, Black and White. The designated place alluded to on the card was one of the largest and most well-known racetracks. Racetracks in all of Galvard. Part of its fame was due to the fact that it permitted gambling on its races, and this attracted a large number of visitors. Furthermore, today was one of the track's biggest races of the year, a day where many highly skilled teams of racers gathered to compete. It was a popular event, and the number of spectators was even greater than usual. The payouts for those who gambled on the races were bigger as a result, too. Stepping out onto the track, Jack sighed. Sure brings back memories. As he surveyed the familiar grounds, he found himself reminiscing about the times King had brought him and Leonard there to hone their gambling skills all those years ago. Leonard was the one who had predicted winners correctly the most often. He spent a lot of time analysing the outcomes of past races and bet large sums on the cars most likely to win. As a result of relying on safe bits like these, though, his payouts tended to be comparatively low. King often used to laugh at him for it, always remarking, "What's the fun in that?" King, meanwhile, used his brilliant instincts and powers of observation to guide him and successfully predicted the outcome of one race after another. Of the three of them, it was he who consistently earned the most mirror. For Jack's part, his interest lay in winning big on a single bet. He lost money far more often than the other two, but occasionally displayed even greater gambling intuition than King himself, and sometimes won over 100 times the mirror he bet. While he stood there mulling over those decade-old wins and losses, several men in black suits approached him. Presumably, they were Leonard's subordinates. "Please allow us to escort you," one said politely. Jack followed. Eventually, he found himself in a VIP room. Encased in thick glass, it gave the occupants inside a very up-close and personal view of the racetrack outside. In it sat Leonard, Nike, and a loosely bound Hallie. "Hallie!" Without thinking, he made to dash towards her, but was quickly stopped by the men who brought him in there. Each held a gun. Now, don't you be so hasty," Leonard laughed. "I'm glad you could make it, Jack. I've got some real fun in store for you today." "Leonard, you son of a bitch!" Jack's furious expression was a stark contrast to Leonard's playful tone. "Why are you saying what you truly think about me, Jack? I'm glad." Leonard looks genuinely satisfied. Jack shot a glance over in Nike's direction. "I can't believe you're seriously helping him with this." "I'm afraid so," she replied simply, before drawing closer to Leonard. "And I'm sure you've already worked out our aim is the Joker that King left Hallie over there." Leonard continued, turning the jewel from Hallie's necklace over and over again between his fingers. Jack had indeed surmised as much. When Jack won the battle against King several years prior, King had given him a code of sorts that he wanted him to pass on to Hallie. That code was intended to unlock the Joker that King had once secretly kept on him. At the time, Jack hadn't understood the meaning of what he was being asked to do, but he did now. King was well known in the underworld. He had all the kinds of connections. Those ties weren't just limited to the less savory of players. Many of the people he was connected to moved both inside and outside of the underworld. Tell me, Jack, Leonard said, if the underworld is black and the world outside it is white, which do you think the world of politics is? Jack snorted. And if I know. As black as can be, Leonard said matter-of-factly. He made an offhand gesture. King was a smart man, a calculating man. This jewel here, this is a memory course, and one full of information on the people he knew. People in the criminal underworld, public faces who have connections in it themselves. The power this information holds is nothing short of incredible, and I intend to use it to keep moving up the ranks as a politician. And for that, Jack, he continued, I need the code that you, and only you, know. Jack was silent for a moment. I'm surprised you know all of that. I take it this is your doing, Nike? But of course, he confirmed. I want him to spread his wings and fly too, after all. Spread his wings and fly, Jack repeated with a disbelieving sigh. That's what you call this? Preying on people, king's daughter no less, for a bit of political advantage. He left that data behind to protect Hallie from harm. What's the point of being promoted if you have to take advantage of a father's love for his daughter to do it? Jack's words resonated strongly with Hallie, but they fell on deaf ears when it came to Leonard and Nike. I can't say I don't have a soft spot for that idealism of yours, Nike said finally. But if you're afraid of using others for your own goals, you're never going to get anywhere in life. You'll forever remain a powerless child. Leonard laughed. Forget it. No amount of logic will get through to him. Still, I feel guilty taking everything from you without completely beating you into submission first. Gotta give you a chance to fight back after all. So here's what I propose, Jack. We'll have a little gambling competition. If you win, you can have Hallie back. If I win, you'll give me the code. Simple, right? Jack considered it. Leonard was smart, but he was also very cautious. It was clear from his aura of confidence that he was pretty certain that he would win. Jack, however, had no intention of backing down. Thus began their great wager over the outcome of the day's races, with Hallie's fate on the line. So ends Chapter 8 of Gambler Jack. The outro is here, along with his doodle chair. Indeed. Thank you very much. As we end yet another session, yet another episode, leaving us in bonding time in Celdic, where obviously we'll probably find even more, probably another copy of Gambler Jack. You bet on it. Who will I bond with? That is the question. Join me next time for the next answers. We also try to recruit some more Class 7 people to the fold. Of course, we've got ourselves a little nun just waiting for us. So I'll see you next time and more. Trails of Cold Steel 2. Join me then. Bye-bye. How do you mess up my bye-bye?